More questions remain tonight about who will face responsibility after a deadly and multi-vehicle Mother's Day crash in East Ridge. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Chapman-Whitfield.
And I'm Maggie Weaver. East Ridge police say that the crash killed 2 people and injured several others, including 2 young children who both suffered burns. A police report we obtained says witnesses saw the semi-truck responsible driving erratically.
The driver of that truck, Joseph Antwinier, posted bond today. That's according to the Hamilton County Criminal Court Clerk's Office. Antwinier faces several charges, including 2 counts of reckless homicide. And since that crash, we've dug into federal records and heard from the driver's employer.
Tonight, we continue to ask questions and seek answers from legal experts. Stant, owner of Valparaiso Trucking Corp., claims he is not liable after one of his employed drivers caused a fatal crash on I-75. Will your trucking company have any repercussions from this, or do you think it will just be that driver?
It's just that driver only, because since the company opened, so I don't have any issue, no accident like that.
Florestan says the driver was an owner-operator that drives his own truck, but he did say accidents like this affect his company's MC, or motor carrier number. That is essentially an ID assigned by the FMCSA authorizing a company to operate in interstate commerce. So any of those violations, those just affect the driver, not your company.
Exactly. They got affected by MCs, but for speeding tickets, I mean, it's on the driver.
But Jay Kinnemer with McMahon Law Firm says that's not true because the driver operates under his DOT number, so he is the statutory employer. Kinnemer says Valparaiso will likely bear some of the blame, but even if the company is penalized,
it's way too easy for a small 6 or 7 truck firm to close down, end the corporate existence, and reopen it under another name when this happens. And they'll just bankrupt under that prior shell company, and business keeps on going. And the risk remains out there to the public.
We also asked Kinnemer if Amazon could face repercussions.
It's going to be extremely difficult to extend liability to Amazon. That was just their trailer being hauled. I would want to dive into the history that they may have or be aware of with this Valparaiso trucking company that looks like it was operating out of a rundown apartment complex outside of Miami.
Amazon would not comment on this, but a spokesperson told us, quote, like other major shippers, we partner with independent carriers who drive line haul trucks as our suppliers. We're not their employer, we're their customer. Mark Verity, a local retired truck driver, calls contracted truckers making deliveries for Amazon a loophole.
Amazon can say, hey, you know, we hire him, we have standards, they didn't hold up to it, not our fault.
But Kinnemer says it's unlikely for anything to materialize against the corporate giant.
Sometimes it is egregious enough if you keep hiring the wrong person and they keep doing the wrong thing. Sometimes liability can be extended, but that's yet to be seen.
We also reached out to state and local authorities to ask if Valparaiso will be charged or face any kind of penalty. So far, we've not received a clear answer on that. Now, Antwinier's next court date has changed since making bond. He's expected in court in early August. Now, you can catch up on this story as it continues to develop. Scan this QR code right here on your screen now to head to one of our latest stories with more details, including our conversation with a nurse who helped people on the interstate in East Ridge before first responders got to that scene. Also, be sure to follow me on social media to catch any new developments on this story.